Hans, welcome, first of all.
Thank you.
What's the first feeling now that you just signed your contract here with the Stade Rennais? How do you feel, basically?
No, I'm happy. I'm really happy to be here. I see now the stadium looks amazing, so I have a really good feeling about it.
It will be a new challenge, a new adventure for you. You're not used to change a lot from club to clubs. How do you explain that, first of all? What does it say from you, from the man you are?
Oh yeah, it's going to be my third club in my career. I played like almost 8 years in Italy for Atalanta, but it was like an amazing time. Also see all the things that we achieved and the way that we played, because every year there was something new to challenge that. So inside my career we had every year there was like a new challenge, new goals that we had over there. So that's why also for new challenges inside Italy I didn't have to really to switch, because everything there was something new to getting more excited about it. And for me was the perfect moment after winning the Europe League last year to find some new challenge. And for me, when the moment that Stade Rennais came, for me was like a perfect club to continue.
What do you think about the French league in general, and what do you know about this club, the Stade Rennais Football Club?
No, I know that. I think it's different from Italy. I think it's maybe Italy is like more like tactically like this kind of play, and I think here what I saw and the experience I had with the French team, that it's more like that physically they are most of the time they are stronger, and it's more open to play, I think, than instead of in Italy where it's more defense. Also, this changed through the years, and with Atalanta we played never on defense and always on attack. But what I know from Rennais, of course, like the last 7, 8 years, I think they always played in Europe. They even played Champions League and played Europe. So yeah, of course, it's a big club here in France. This year we don't play in Europe, but you know, if you go 1 year without Europe, you know, everybody get hungry to get back in Europe, because everybody knows how it is to play in Europe and how nice it is to play the European matches and how good it is for you as a player, but also as a club. So I think everybody want to fight for getting that spot to bring Rennais back in Europe. What kind of player are you? What are we expecting to see in the pitch? I think first of all what they can expect is that I will give everything on the pitch. Will always go 100%, and who likes to attack, and one who will continue going like from the first to the last minute and go up and down the whole game. You feel like your qualities will fit well in this championship? You can adapt easily? Yes. I think it will be okay, but it's all for sure. It's going to be different, because I played, like I said, like almost 8 years in the same club, in the same league, and the same opponents. But like I said, in all the years that we played almost almost every year in Europe, you know how to. After so many years that I played professional football, I think also in that league this will fit me. Are you as well coming to bring this experience to this younger player? Are you ready to play this role in the team? Yeah, I hope I can help the guys. I'm not like really the guy who thinks like that you really need like experience, and I'm not the guy who say like, no, I did this to help the other guys. But I hope we can create like a good mix with young players, some older players to achieve some new goals. So to just bring Rennais where it belongs, and that's back in Europe. Do you personally get help from older player when you were younger? Something that helped you in some way? Yes, of course. You look to them, because if you're young and you come for the first time to the first team, of course everything is new. And sometimes I remember when I was young, I also was asking like some questions about to all the players about how this was, how this is. But I think for me it's like in the team, like how I think it, everybody is the same, and it's not that somebody because he achieved more that he is on a different level. For me, it's everybody the same, but one is with more experience than the other one, but it don't make him better than the other ones. Becoming a professional footballer was
always the dream for you as a child, or?
Yes, for me it was always been was like the dream. I started playing young already in like the academy from Groningen, and from there every year it was like the goal was to go to the first team, and then you arrive in the first team, and then you have like new goals, and then you want to play in Europe, and then you want to play in another league, and then every time you set new goals, but it always have been that I wanted to be a football player. I always said it to myself that I will do it, but I was never been the biggest talent, so I think a lot of people would say right now it's not gonna happen, but I was always convinced that I will make it, and in the end I did it, but it was not always been easy, and was not always the biggest talent, like I said, but in the end I made it.
Did you have some teams or players that inspired you when you were young?
No, not really. I just liked many players, and I just like when I was younger, liked to watch a lot of football. And I remember also like the World Cups and the Euros that I was always watching, and the Champions League with my brothers that we always were following it. I was looking to Ronaldinho, but on that moment I was still like an attacker or midfielder, and now every year I go a little bit more back.
What is your maybe the achievement that you are the proudest as a football player first, and maybe as a man?
Yeah, I think I'm most proud of, like, in so many years that I played in Atalanta, from the moment that I came there till now that I left, that we really built something, and from a team that was not the biggest team from Italy and was like just a small club. And I think now when I leave it as a quite a big club that is well known by a lot of football fans all over the world. And yeah, of course, we won the Europa League last year. But from this I'm proud, and I'm also proud that I made it to the national team. I made my games there. Yeah, and as a man, yeah, I'm most proud of my family, I think.
What are your ambitions? What goals do you want to achieve in coming Rennais this year? This season?
I think my biggest goal is just to play many games as possible, and I think first of all to bring to Rennais back to Europe, to Europa League or Champions League, and I think this is the goal also from the club, and this is also what I want to achieve again.
And obviously, first mission, because the start of the season is in about 2 weeks now,
yes,
is to get to know your teammates.
It's only 2 weeks; is not much time, but yeah, I think this is the most important thing to get to know everybody. I played against him when he was in Genoa, and against Arthur. Arthur, yeah. Yeah, I called with Arthur last week before I came here. And for the rest, Mandanda I played 10 years ago. One of my first European games that I played against him. And for the rest, I don't think. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.